do get asked the question, how do you use a shape sorter to work on language? Well, this episode, I'm going to answer that question. So right now, I do have my shape sorter right here, which again, you could get it works with any shape sorter that you have. So one thing I do like to do with my shape sorter before I introduce it to a child, obviously taking out all the shape sorters, placing the lid on. And one problem that a lot of my parents have that they complain about so much is, oh, you know, my child, you know, I try to do the shape sorter and my child just keeps taking off the lid and I can't do the activity with my child. So a little simple solution to help with it is using some painter's tape. I like the painter's tape because I could put it right onto the side right here. This way the child cannot open it and my hands are free to do the activity. So once I already have placed both my tapes onto my shape sorter, I then place it in front of the child. This way it's, you know, like the child has full access to it. Now that my child has it, the other thing I like to do is just because we're working on language, and a big part of language is being able to make that eye contact. If the child is not making that eye contact with you, looking down, looking away, the child will not learn any language or how to say any of the shapes. So to help with it, one of the things I like to do is bring everything to my face, to the eyes or to the cheek. This way, when the child is looking towards the object, you know, the child's also looking towards my face. So it really does help when it does build up language. So one of the things I like to do is bring it up and just this simple circle, and then having the child place the circle into the shape sorter. Now with a lot of kids, when they're introduced to the shape sorter and they're learning how to actually place the shapes where they go, they will need a little bit of guidance. So there's a few ways that you could go by doing this activity. You could go by just gesturing, by pointing to where the shape goes. So obviously we have the circle, so we're going to place here and let the child place the shape into the shape sorter. Now let's say if your child still needs further assistance, we could simplify it a little bit by covering up the shapes and only having the shape that's in your hand exposed. This way your child has only one option to place the shape into the shape sorter. This way, you know, when your child is working on it, you know, we're setting your child up for success. So covering up all the shapes, leaving that one shape available, and again, holding it up to your face. Now, if your child is not looking up to you, you could do a simple Superman of and then to your cheek. This way, your child is like, oh my goodness, what is mommy, daddy doing? Oh, there's the shape, and then there you could go by saying circle, and then giving the child the circle to place into the shape sorter. Now, if that's getting to be a little easy, you could expose 2 shapes, then 3, to where you have all the shapes available to the child. Now, the great part about the painter's tape is that it's easy to peel off. So if you need to redo the activity or just dump out the shapes, it's easy access and it doesn't stick too much to your toys. So again, you know, if you do like this video, I do encourage you to subscribe. This way you never miss out on any of our activities. Thank you.